Hi everyone. So today I'm going to tell you the story that was the message of Mother Kunti to Lord Krishna to convey her children, the five Pandavas. So let me begin. When Krishna came to Kunti and asked you, oh mother, tell me what message should I convey to your children when I'll go back? Then Mother Kunti said, oh Madhava, what should I tell you? You know everything. I know that my children will get victory till you are with them because you are in their side. But still then, give this message, exact words what I am going to tell you to Yudhishthir and his brothers. Then she began. She said, Ki, O Yudhishthir, it seems your virtues are decreasing day by day and you are a very good reader of Vedas, but you are only affected by the words of Vedas. You have not understood the true meaning of Vedas because you know very well that the Almighty, the Creator, has created four races and you are born Kshatriyas. So why you are in a sleeping condition? Why you are not doing something so that you will get back your kingdom? Either you fight or you do a good policy or you talk to them, but do something. Without any work, nothing can be done. And yes, O Yudhishthir, just remember, a king must do his duty like he should look after his subjects. It is his duty that all the rishis and munis, they can perform their yajnas and spiritual rites and all the things they want. But you are not only simply you are known as a religious person, a very righteous person, but to what extent? What is the point of your virtues if you will not show it in action? And yes, the people only will be happy if they are observing the proper rules and orders in the kingdom. Otherwise, the wickedness, the sin, everything will spread their arms on the kingdom among the people. So what you were doing? Then she cited one example. Two examples she had given. One was, Kunti said, once, and this story she heard when she was a small child, that once Vaisravana offered the whole earth to the royal sage Muchukunda. But Muchukunda, because he wanted to give him something as a gift. So when Vaisravana, means Kubera, he gave that to Muchukunda, he didn't accept. He said that I don't want any gift from you. I want to enjoy the sovereignty only when I will, by my prowess, by the strength of my arms, when I will own over the world. And thus, listening these words of the king, Vaisravana became very happy. And then Muchukunda, after winning over the whole earth, he enjoyed it. So that is the Kshatriya Dharma. And against Kunti cited another example. There was a lady whose name was Vidula, and she was a princess and she was very powerful and wrathful lady. Once her son Sanjay, he was defeated by the Sindhu king and lied down on the bed, on the ground. Then Vidula came to him and said, "Oh son, what for you are lying down? Get up and go and fight back with your enemies. Because you know, your ancestors had enough name and fame. Don't try to bring the infamy to your pitris, to your ancestors. If it is necessary, fight back, and if it required, you die there in the battlefield, doesn't matter. Or you kill your enemies. but do something. Sleeping is not the solution. This is a cowardic nature, and you are not a coward. And then she said, look, success is not guaranteed to anyone. Either you will die or they will die, enemies. But however, you go and fight. Again, Vidura said, oh son, look at the hawk. How fearlessly he is moving on the sky. Just like a hawk. You go to the battlefield without any fear. And then you get the result, whatever is required. Means either you will die or you will kill. Means victory or defeat. And then she said, look, it is better to perish plucking the fangs of the snake rather than to die like a dog. Because that death is a cowardic death. And yes, the people, those who are admiring you one day, they will not look at your face. Either they will not participate in the battle or they will take the side of your enemy. And the moment the enemies will come to know that you are not doing anything, means they will think that you are very weak. You are not fit for a king. And thus you lose everything. And what is the point of living up that type of life? So, oh son, just get up, and if you think that I don't have anything to support, I have enough. I will support you. So take it and go. When she used, even she said, Vidura said, it seems as if you are not my son. Where from you have come? And at last, when she gave so many examples and used the harsh words, then her son got up, woke up and said, oh mother, you are behaving like a stepmother. What do you think? I just behaved like that. I wanted what was in your mind to tell me. And I got it. And don't think, mother, that I can't fight back. I will fight back and I will get back my kingdom. Thus she got up and went. The purpose of this story to tell to Lord Krishna that Mother Kunti wanted to convey her pain and to encourage her children to do something for their lost property. Exactly she wanted to tell that the Pandu was such a renowned king, their father, Pandu. He had so much name and fame. So at least being the children of King Pandu, all the 5 Pandavas should fight and they should do something. And again, Kunti reminded ki, oh Kesava, just tell Arjun that when he was born, that time a voice came from the sky, ki this son of yours will win over every Kshatriya on this earth. And nobody can vanquish him. And with the aid, with the help of Vincent, he can do wonders. And all your children are wonderful babies. So Madhava, just remind them that they have the strength, they have the prowess. At least they all are my children. They must do something to get back their parental property. This much she had said, and Krishna went back to Pandavas to convey this message. But remember one thing. So this story is basically meant to encourage to do the work, not to take the slumber and without any work. I mean, whatever is somebody's duty, he must perform it perfectly well. There is nothing greater than one's duty. So anyways, for example, whatever duties are given to us, we must do it. Well, this whole total story is like a means basically it is one encouraging story to the children that they will never forget to perform their duties. Well, if you have time, please visit my site thegirlpath.com. Thank you. Once again, I will meet you with some other story some other day.